Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is the second episode now of Missing Mondays. Last week the focus was on 4 cases of missing seniors and we are going to be smashing out 6 cases of missing Native Indigenous Australians. So without further ado, we are going to get started on our first case today. Peter Johnson was born in 1952 and lived for the majority of his life in the Northern Territory. In late January of 1996, Mr. Johnson vanished from the Devonport Aboriginal Reserve in the Northern Territory. There has been no contact between Mr. Johnson and his friends and family, and there are grave concerns for his safety as he has epilepsy as a result of a head injury sustained in his youth. It is reported that Mr. Johnson did have plans to go to the Teresa community near Alice Springs, but unfortunately no sightings and no contact have been reported to police ever since. Standing at approximately 170 centimeters tall, Mr. Johnson has a dark complexion with brown eyes and brown hair, a slim build, and was 43 years of age when he went missing, making him nearly 69 now. Magdalene, or Maggie Dempster, was born in 1971, and at 27 years of age, Maggie and her de facto partner decided to buy a white Datsun touring bus that was similar in interior to a camper van. Together, they decided to travel from Perth to Esperance, but sometime along the trip, Ms. Dempster decided that she wanted to return to Perth alone. After Ms. Dempster and her partner parted ways, he decided to continue on travelling to Kalgoorlie and across the Nullarbor Plain and into South Australia. After not hearing or seeing from Maggie since August of that year, her mother on the 24th of November decided to file a missing persons report for her daughter. No one has seen or heard of Maggie since then, and unfortunately police do suspect that foul play could be involved. At the time of her disappearance, Maggie had brown eyes, dark brown hair, a dark complexion, a slim build, and stood at 157 centimeters tall. If she were alive today, she would be 50 years of age. Alvin Getup, also known as Alvin Hart, was born in 1966. Known to travel, Mr. Getup didn't really have a fixed address for most of his life and was known to travel backwards and forwards from Western Australia to the Northern Territory. Unfortunately, and without any indication of as to where he went, Mr. Getup vanished on the 11th of July 1998. He was last seen sitting in Square Park on the corner of Beaufort and Newcastle Street in Perth, Western Australia, and no friends or family or locals in the area have seen or heard from Mr. Getup ever since. Mr. Getup had a dark complexion with a medium build and stood at roughly 170 centimeters tall. His hair at the time of his disappearance was short, dark brown and curly. A distinguishing feature of his was a missing tooth at the front of his mouth. As of today, Mr. Getup would be 55 years of age. Andrew Cooper was a 46-year-old male born in 1968. One night on the 4th of February 2015, Mr. Cooper was having a drink with friends when he decided to leave his friend's residence on foot in the early hours of the morning, and unfortunately he has never been heard of or seen since. Mr. Cooper was last seen wearing denim jeans, no shirt, and a metal brace on his left arm. As of today, he would be 52 years of age. He is approximately 180 centimeters tall, has a medium build, dark hair, dark eyes, and a dark complexion. Marie Richardson was a 37-year-old born in 1974. On the 1st of August 2011, Anne was travelling to Rockhampton to visit some family as she had a large extended family, and while it is believed that Miss Richardson did reach Rockhampton, her family have not reported hearing or seeing from her since, and this year marks 10 years since she's been missing. Anne was 140 centimeters tall. She had a thin build, black hair and brown eyes, and a dark complexion, and as of today would be 47 years of age. This next case, I couldn't actually confirm if this man was Native Australian or not, so it's just here as a bonus case anyway because he deserves to have his story told. Bernie Tyson was a 79-year-old man born in 1939. He lived in the Urupanga community in the Northern Territory. On Wednesday, the 16th of October 2019, Bernie left his residence between 9 and 10 a.m. to go for his daily walk, a routine that he did every day. His direction of travel was reported to be along the Urupanga airstrip slope in a westerly direction.
With him, Mr. Tyson carried a black Mission Australia bag, a tin of log cabin tobacco, a tin of meat, and a water bottle, as well as other provisions. Bernie was known to walk nearly every day, but never was gone overnight and always returned at the end of the day before nightfall. But late that Wednesday evening, his sons became concerned after it was apparent that Mr. Tyson hadn't have returned home yet, and it was quickly becoming dark outside.
Together, the brothers, as well as some local community members, went out searching for Bernie. Concern was high as a fire had been spotted to the northwest of the community, and Bernie also had medical conditions that required treatment.
The next morning, police were notified and a missing persons report was filed. Search and rescue began in air, water, and land and lasted for 5 days. The weather, however, on the day that Bernie went missing and the days that followed was horrendous, as temperatures reached upwards of 40 degrees with high humidity. Unfortunately, despite extensive efforts, Bernie's whereabouts remain unknown. He was last seen wearing a light-coloured t-shirt, black-coloured shorts and sandals. He is 173 centimetres tall, has a small build, brown eyes, a dark complexion and greying hair.
And that concludes the video for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. It is extremely appreciated, not only for myself, but also on behalf of the family too. Please give this video a like and a comment, and as always, there will be information in the description pertaining to Australian missing persons. If any of you have seen these people, or you may think you may have seen them, or you were in the area that any of them went missing in, please, there is even so much as a slight chance that you might know where they are. Please contact the police in all of the affiliate links below. It is extremely appreciated. Please remember that these people were someone's son, they were someone's daughter, they were someone's sister, brother, potentially someone's mother or father. Thank you for giving their cases the spotlight that they deserve. Take care and stay safe out there.